Hello again, devoted fan base. I bet you're not used to this. So this is part 2 of my trip to DC. This is gonna be Wednesday. Because again, if you remember from the last one, wonky schedule. But yeah, this day went a little bit better than Tuesday, but not by much. I'll get straight into it. Okay, so we started this day a little bit earlier so we could get a guaranteed parking spot. And by earlier, I mean 2 hours earlier. Yeah, I got up the same time that I would to go to school. Well, not really, but, I wasn't happy about that. It's vacation, I want to sleep, but no. So, it started off a lot better. Once we got to the metro and stuff, as we were, waiting on our train, I found $10 just chilling on the floor of the metro. So, I'm probably gonna put up a demonstration, if I can remember, up on screen. But, as I was walking, I knelt down to pick it up because I was like, ooh, money. I turned it, I flipped it. It was $10. And I was like, that never happens. Because I live in a much more dangerous state where the second you lose something, boom, it's gone. Never to be seen again. DC is a lot safer than Kentucky. But anyway. So I was like, surely today is gonna be better than yesterday. So much better. So we rode the train to the zoo. I think it's considered Smithsonian too, like every other museum and technical museum. But they had pandas there, which I was happy about. Not just the red ones, they had the giant ones. It had a lot of other animals there too, but the pandas were the only thing that we went there for. And it felt like we walked in that zoo for 3 years. I still have blisters from it. No joke. Let's see. And then after that, we got back on the train. And I was promised a nice, good, long train ride. But no, we were the next stop. I was very upset about that. And we went to a bunch of memorials. Let's see. We went to the National Mall, which is where, all the, important stuff is. And then we got on, a circulator, which is, I don't really know how to explain it. It's like a bus that circles through, the National Mall. Almost sneezed, I'm sorry. And so we got on there to go to Jefferson Memorial and MLK. And then we got back on the subway to go to Arlington, which is a big cemetery for soldiers who have died during battle, if you didn't know. And it is massive and all uphill. The only time you're not going uphill is when you're leaving. Yeah. Love that. Let's see. So, we got there very late in the day. They closed at 5, we got there at 4:15, literally. And so, we got in there, had to go through security and stuff. And my dad was like, we want to see the Eternal Flame and Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. can we hit that within 45 minutes? The lady was like, yes, if you take this route. So we were like, cool, we're gonna take that route. I don't know why we didn't just take the tram. So we got to the Eternal Flame, and as we were walking there, our friend who was taking care of our cats while us and my mom's parents were gone and not able to take care of them. So she calls my dad, and my dad's like, I'm dying. She's like, okay, call me back at a better time. She calls my mom. Or no, my mom calls her, and they're being very suspicious about everything. Like, have you ever had an experience where, like, your parent / guardian gets a call, but, like, they won't tell you what it's about or what's wrong, even though they're kind of being, like, hush-hush about it? It was like that. And, she was like, my mom was like, send me a picture of it, and I'll see if it is or not. And I'm like, that's weird. You don't say that unless something is dead and is undefinable. I think that's the right word. And, like, she showed my dad, and my dad's like, oh, yeah. And I was just like, what's going on? And then, like, and then we walked up to the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. I was crying because I was in so much pain. Like, literally. I was like, I physically cannot walk anymore. My legs are gonna buckle, and I'm gonna fall on the concrete and die. But no, Dad really wants to see it. She's like, die. So we got there, we got to see the changing of the guard and stuff. It was really boring. And, like, we walked out of that, like, section, and there was a tram! A holy tram! And there was a little guy who was running it. He was like, if you wish to get on the tram, I'm gonna have to see your ticket. Now, why, sir? Can't you just bring the lot of us with you? Like, I mean, yeah, you won't get as much. You're basically losing money. But, like, if you want to get us out of here, get us out of here quick. We don't want to be shot by the soldiers who are living here. So we had no choice but to walk again. And as we were walking downhill, I twist my ankle, and I was crying even more because I was in even more pain. Eventually I recovered, but my ankle was sore the next day. And you want to know what my parents were being so hush-hush about? Our cat JJ got ran over by a car. Very ironic for Arlington. Or I guess that wouldn't be ironic, that would be on brand. There it is. But yeah, we just got Papa John's and went back to the Airbnb. Very fun. Would experience again. Yeah. So, that happened. I've decided on a schedule for these videos. It's gonna be every week. Well, not every week, but, like, yeah. So yeah, expect another one next week. I'm not telling you what day because I'm funny. But yeah, I'll see y'all next week.